Chizuk from the Parsha, Erev Shabbos Kodesh, Parshas Shalach Shabbos Shira. A couple of weeks ago, I attended a Shabbaton for an organization called Kesher Nafshi. It's an organization for parents who have kids that they decided to go a different path than the parents. It was an amazing Shabbos. Friday night, one of the speakers was a famous psychologist, Reb Shimon Russell from Eitz Yisrael. And he said a phenomenal story. He said when he was a little kid, 9 years old, he lived in London, and every Friday they went from a neighborhood, I think it's called Rendon, I'm not sure exactly what the neighborhood called, which is about 45 minutes away from London. And there wasn't kosher food over there so much. So every Friday he came in with his grandmother shopping, helping her shopping for Shabbos, and then go back to her home, which is about 45 minutes away from London. When you came to the station, with the train station where they were supposed to go for shopping, on the left side was the city, where you're going into for shopping. The right side was a highway, where there was basically nowhere to go. You basically went into nowhere. So every Friday they went to the left side, going into the city. So Reb Shimon tells the story that when he was a 9-year-old boy, somehow that Friday his grandmother decided that she's going to the right side, where the highway was. And a car came, knocked her over, and she was instantly, killed in a car accident. He was a 9-year-old, obviously it was a tremendous trauma for him. He was always wondering, why did Hashem do it? It was a tremendous trauma for him. Many, many years later, Reb Shimon says, he found out what the entire story was. Reb Shimon's grandmother, after the Holocaust, she had 2 sons. She had Reb Shimon's father, and she had another boy. Reb Shimon's father married his mother, Baruch Hashem, they built a bayis name of Israel. And the brother, this is Reb Shimon's uncle, unfortunately intermarried in a married a shiksa. But the entire family, no one knew about the grandfather and the grandmother did not know that the married a shiksa. It was an agreement in the family that wouldn't say to the parents that he married a goyte. Everyone knew in the family that this uncle stayed a bacher, never married. Came to a point that this uncle's wife, the goyte, decided that she cannot take it any longer. She's not going to keep up with this anymore. Either you tell your parents that you married me, either I'm going to leave you. So he had no choice, and he decided that he's going to tell the parents that particular Friday that he intermarried and he married a goyte. And in that Friday, she was killed in a car accident. Hashem says, we don't know Cheshbon Shemayim. We don't know Hashem's plans. But obviously, Hashem took her away because Hashem knew that the tzad that she's going to have, that her son Meir the Goyte, would be tremendous. And it took her away. So many times in our lives we have questions. We have no clue why. But so many times we understand it after a few years. So many times we never understand it. But we have to believe that whatever Hashem does has a calculation, has a cheshbon. In this week's Parsha, Shabbos Shira, the Torah tells us, Oz Yasher Moshe. Then, Moshe Rabbeinu was singing. So Chazal tell us, what is this Lashon Oz, then? They were singing now. But there's one more time that Moshe Rabbeinu said Oz. He said to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Umei Oz, since then that I came to Paroi, it only became worse. So Hashem started Shira with Oz to remind Moshe Rabbeinu, you remember then when you said Oz? Then? You didn't understand my plans. Now, Oz, you understand the plan, exactly what happened. So many times in our lives, we have the Oz, we don't understand. Since then, and since I do that, why is it not going my way? But it comes to a point, many times that we understand, and many times that we don't understand. Let's be mechazik ourselves, that everything is a cheshbon. You know that HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Boire manig lechol abrim ve'ile vade usu v'oise v'yase lechol amasim. I get in Shabbos.